Hey you guys, so today we are looking at this, which is the Jaws 50th Anniversary Neca Ultimate Quint action figure. I really wanted to drag my nails down a blackboard at that point, but I couldn't find one, so yeah. Again, this is the artwork from Stern Pinball on the front. And beer appears courtesy of... Okay, so the beer can, which is in there, will appear courtesy of... them. Yeah, you read that? That company. Yes. So yeah, this is... I do like the artwork, I have to admit. That is a slightly better one than the Hooper. Go watch the Hooper video and you'll see. Down this side we have Jaws Ultimate Quint action figure. On the back we have a plethora of looks for said gentleman. Yeah. Harpoon gun, rifle, can, crushed can, bat, machete, gloved hands, interchangeable heads, hands and arms. Yeah. Down that side we have Ultimate Quint action figure again. On the top we have a little bit more artwork of Bruce, and down the bottom I'll show you the barcode because I know people like the barcodes. Yeah, done. Right. On the inside we have him with the rifle. Everybody tells me what kind of rifle that is. There's the man himself, two heads. Now he only has two heads. Yeah. It doesn't have a removable head. Removable hat. Like the previous one. Where's the previous one? He's down here and his hat's come off. That one, which had a removable hat. This is a cloth dress version. This is a not cloth dress version. Yes. And I've just realised I've dropped all of Hooper's hands on the floor. I wonder where they'd gone. Right. So let's see what it looks like out of the box. Right. Out of the box we have the figure, the rifle, well, it's spear gun, two heads, other rifle, machete, baseball bat for destroying radios, beer cans, and the plethora of hands at the back there, some with gloves, some without, and the extra arms. I'm liking this idea that they've got now for having the extra arms, because like Hooper and the Van Helsing, you've got an extra figure in there. And you're still going to buy two. You're probably going to buy another one so you can have one like this, one like that. I am looking at this and thinking it's a shame that they didn't do that face in a Scream, because that is the help I'm being eaten by a shark look. But yeah, anyway, let's get him out of the box and see how he stands. Gotta say, looking at that, that is a great likeness. I do like it. We have the other heads. We have that which is more, well, let's say less sober. Very big bald spot on the back there. Didn't know he had such a bald spot. I have to watch the film again. But yeah, I do like that face. I don't know quite what use you'd have for that one, but yeah. Then we have bandana one, which is very serious. I wish they'd have put more of a shocked face for that, because that is what he's wearing when he gets, well, is it a spoiler to mention what happens to him? But yeah, near the end of the film he's wearing the bandana. I'm doing spoilers for a 50-year-old film, I know. Yeah, it's quite a nice likeness stuff. And there is the main face. It's kind of sad with this because we've got one hat, one bandana, one hair. It does create the same thing with Hooper. You've got one with him with a hat and one with him, so you are limited to facial expressions. But the facial expressions are cool, but I'm not sure about, you know what I mean? He's got too many stern ones. But yep, the jacket is pretty cool. That is glued down, so obviously you can't see that it says Quint, but nice jacket, pants, plinth holes. Yeah, pretty cool bit of design. Yeah. So far, so good. So yeah, we also have spear gun, which is pretty nice. Rifle, which is also pretty cool. And we have the machete, which is probably what he's going to be holding on my shelf. And a baseball bat, which he probably won't be holding on my shelf. He'll probably be holding the machete and a beer can. There is the perfect beer can. Sorry, lager beer. My pinkies are big. And the crushed beer can. Yeah. It's going to be a competition between him and Hooper, isn't it? Again. So far, so good. Right, let's see if we can change his arms over. Right, let's have a look. So in the box he has gloved hands and not gloved hands. I thought I'd taken the sellotape off. I hadn't. Sticky tape. I don't know what's worse, sticky tapes or the cable tie things. I think both irritate me. I think the cable ties are slightly worse because they hold the figures in and I end up standing on a load of those. Anyway, here we have the spare arms. Right, so again, like Hooper, we pull... Hang on, these are a bit stiffer. There we go. We pull the arms out like so. Are these the same? No, they're not. Oh, slightly different arms. Oh, nearly forgot to take his jacket off. Duh. It's remembering in the film which way round he wears things, because I don't think of him without the jacket that much. I know he does when they're doing the Show Me the Way to Go Home and sitting having the talk about the boat, the Indianapolis. He's in his shirt sleeves. Hang on, let me do this properly over here. He's in his shirt sleeves when he's talking about the Indianapolis. And it's a shame they didn't give you a rolled up sleeve. Alright, there we go. I'm going to put... Let's have a look. I'm guessing when they're doing the beer can bit, by the artwork on the box, he has his coat on. Right, so I'm going to go with that one. And the box art, we have... That's machete holding, and that's not machete holding. Right, I'm going to go with the gloves. Because you've got one rifle holding glove, and one not rifle holding glove. Wow, those are little peg holes. So this is going to go in and be a little bit tighter than it was with Hooper. I've got the same hand on both sides there. It feels like I've got a load of left hands. And the gloves. No, it's that one. Right, it's going to have to have the rifle holding one. Looking at the box and he's good. Ta-da! And we'll go with the... Because he has the bandana on the picture on the box. Right, and... The machete is rubber, by the way, so it will fit pretty well. That's a different kind of look for him. I'm just trying to look for where my Quint with the spear is. Right, the one that I have for that, which is the animated version, he has the blue shirt. He doesn't have the jacket. He doesn't come with the jacket, so... Again, I'm going to have to watch the film because it's weird, isn't it? We must have watched the film 1,000 times. I must have. And I still cannot quite remember in my head when he has the jacket on, doesn't have a jacket on, when he has the bandana on and things like that. So, yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Yeah. I kind of like that pose though, but I kind of want him with the jacket on. So, let's see. Take that out of there. Unplug that out from that side. It does transform pretty simply. There we go. And I'm thinking at the end of the film, does he have the gloves on, or does he just go, is he like barehanded? Because that would also be a, but I like the hat. I think mine on the shelf, I'm gonna do a variant on a theme and have like that, and see if I can get the beer can in the other hand. Yeah, that kind of thing. It's weird, the feet are articulated, which is nice, but they don't quite stay still. Ta-da! There we go. So that's probably how he's going to look on the shelf. Hooper drives the boat. Yeah. They look really good together. They've got a nice height difference as well. Yeah. Just out of interest, because I didn't measure Hooper. So you're all going to complain at me. So hopefully you'll have gone to this video to watch. He is just, over 7, quite a little bit over 7 inches. He is falling over. He's had a few beers. He is 17.5 centimeters-ish. Hooper is 17. 6.5. Yeah. I like both figures. I have to say, I am kind of impressed. But there's one other figure I really need to put with these guys. Let's let Hooper. This isn't your video, mate. Yeah, Richard Dreyfuss. Jeez. I can see why you had your problems with him. He just takes over. Yeah, let's get that one other thing that we need in shot with this guy. Yep, the boys are back in town. So here he is with the 50th anniversary, the game, Bruce. Now, the Van Helsing, where is it? I just picked him up as well. There's a Van Helsing body that, go watch the Van Helsing video. I still didn't connect that head properly. Yeah, so I was kind of hoping that they would have given you the same option with Quint, that you could take him in the half and kind of do that with him. That's quite a good use for Van Helsing, actually. But I don't think they have, and I don't have an urge to try and pull him apart. I'm sure there are ones of you out there that will happily pop that open and do it. That might be another reason to buy another figure, because you cannot really get all of him in there. But you could, if you cut him in half, you got to have that moment. There's no stab marks in there, so but yeah, you can see where I'm going with this. There is the option there to have Quint and the shark dancing. I don't know what you got it. Quint being eaten by the shark. Come on, it's 50 years. You must have seen the film by now. Hooper next to it as well. It's a little team. We just really need a Brody. If there's anybody out there that has a 3D printer or anything like that that can do, you know, rustle up a Chief Brody head, I'm sure you could maybe use this body, repaint the body and put the head on it and all that sort of stuff. I'm sure you could come up with something, a cheat. But yeah, we do need somebody to make all of us a Brody. I never thought I would have Jaws figures. I never thought I'd have Jaws figures this good. I used to have the plastic shark, the game, the Jaws game, and I used to play, and that used to eat my Star Wars figures. But this is just awesome. So here we have them with the previous Quint and Hooper. I did like these guys, but those jackets are on forever. There is no sleeves, particularly under this guy. There's no sleeves under there. It just has a cuff on the end of there. So you were never going to be able to put him just in the blue shirt like that one. So yeah, that is a bonus for this, that you have that option. He's the same as well. That t-shirt is just a vest, which you can see why they did it. It saves on materials. It's also very difficult to get those shirts on and off. So they've given us the option with these ones, and I have to say, they are pretty cool. And I am going to have to watch the film and find that perfect look so that the two of them can be stood together. I've just dropped all Quint's hands now. So they can all be stood together on a shelf looking. I'm sure there's a bit where these two stand next to each other looking off the back of the Orca. And that is what I'm going to try and create. If we can't have Brody as well, then yeah, I know Hooper drives the boat, but there must be a scene somewhere where these two stand together like that. Yeah, I'm really proud of these. I'm really happy with these. Thank you, Neca, for making such great figures. I keep going through in my head other films that I love that I want them to make figures from. Yeah, I'd also like what's the police guy? He's second in command. I can't think of his name now, because he's in both films, 1 and 2. I'd like to see a figure of him. Yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thank you for everybody that subscribes. Please, if you are new here and you haven't, hit that subscribe button down there. It really, really, really helps the channel. These are figures that I love. I'm redoing my room. I'm buying new shelves. So you watching these videos is helping me do that. Yeah, so please watch this video a couple of times. There is a tips button down there as well that nobody's ever used. Breaks my heart. But yeah, this channel isn't possible without you guys. So thank you for every single view of any video you ever watch. Go back and watch some of the old videos as well. There's the other, I keep wanting to call him Winton Kid, which is the two guys from the Bond film, isn't it? Yeah. Which one is it? Diamonds Are Forever. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to wind this up. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day. Hope you have a great night. And me and these guys, well, we'll see you all in the next video. Bye now.